Welcome back to another podcast episode. We are back to talk to me, and it's another week, another day of me talking to you. Um, Now I know in the coming weeks, before I say anything else, I know in the coming weeks, these past few weeks, I've been saying podcast episodes are going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out. If you believe me, whether you believe me or not, which I hope you do, I had a podcast episode filmed it. It was going to put it to upload, but the file for some reason it wasn't working. It wasn't gonna let me be. It was not gonna upload. Um, so I had to scrap that. And today's new episode. Today's new day. It's been a long time that I've been away from this, and it's not something that I intentionally planned for. Um, just these last few months of getting a job and all of that and doing all the work and everything on top of that, it pulled me away. But now I'm making the time and effort to come back to this. So I hope that this recording, this episode, does upload. I hope everything does go back to a former, like a nice structure. um and yeah, the past few weeks, past few months has been a lot alone. Like I said, new job. uh then I did a whole bunch of shit. Dude, I started stripping. No, I didn't. I didn't start stripping. Um, I didn't become a stripper. I'm not on my Magic Mike type shit, but I uh, I picked up a skill in day trading. Did that for a while. And the time that I have done it, literally within a month, I passed a funded account. What ended up happening to it? Because I know one of my boys that I do know. If you're watching this video, you probably laugh if you are. I know you are doing trading as well. I passed a funded account, and literally in the next 2 days, I blew it. Shit happens. I took a break from it only because this summer has been a lot going on that I feel, to make my return, I'm gonna wait for at the end of this month. And yeah, I'm gonna give trading another go. But I started that, learning the ropes of it. I'm not saying I'm a trading guru. I'm not gonna be putting out a course immediately and robbing people of their bread. There's still a lot of shit for me to get better at with that, but I've started that. Another thing, I would have had a guest with me for today's episode, as I mentioned before. Uh, yes, it was gonna be my girl as my first guest on the show, but she's actually doing something very, 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 very important right now, and she is behind the camera, so she's in my peripheral, but she just won't be attending and joining for this episode. She does say hello right now. She's down in Candy, but right now she's working on something that me and her have created, and that is our own business. Um, I'm kind of a weirdo. Why? Because I tend not to say much until it happens. And you might be like, why not? We legitimately created a business, but it's still something I like to keep on the wraps. Why, bro? Because word of advice, whether you know of it or not, or even if you do know, again, because it's the truth, a lot of people talk, bro. A lot of people yap, and a lot of people become more focused on your life rather than their own. And that's not how it should be. It should be the complete opposite with respect. I'm not saying that you shouldn't care for others. No, but no need to be hawking somebody else for what they're doing or what they should be doing. Let them figure it out. Let them do what they need to do. And if they do that, clock that shit. Um, See, it started up a business. Boom. In simple terms, it's a property management business. That is that. Uh, but yeah, so we got that started. Uh, and I don't know if the only way, like, for me to feel more comfortable talking about it is just sharing, like, I'm a person that doesn't like to gatekeep, so I would give you free game. You know what I mean? I don't like to consider myself as a gatekeeper, but the only way that I mention it is, like, obviously when me and my partner, we both feel confident enough to start sharing the do's and don'ts of the business on how you could potentially run with it for yourself, how you could give it a go. But just give us some time, and yeah, I really wouldn't mind. sharing the pros and cons of the business and just our journey along with it, because it's something that we're both starting really from scratch from, technically, in a sense. um and yeah, with all that out the way, where are my manners? How are you? I hope you are doing okay. And I want to thank you for still giving me another opportunity, because you have clicked on this episode to watch me yap for however long it may be for today. So I want to thank you for sharing the time out of your life, out of your day, to spend with me, and most importantly, your energy as well. I just want you to know that um, you are loved, you are appreciated, you are. That sound is throwing me off right now. So we are back at that. I cut. It was a interruption in the filming process. My aunt stopped by. I had a chat. Uh, Literally, it was like it lasted like about the time to where like I would have finished filming this whole thing, but it's all good. Family time is good. It's good to take time for your family. Please go do that for yourself. No need to isolate all the time. No need to be so hard on yourself. And maybe all that you do need at times is just quality time with the people who are closest to you. So, yeah, but I left off just asking how you are, which I hope you are all doing good. I hope everything is well. Um, and like I said, thank you for taking the time to join me for another podcast episode. Um, just yeah, one of the things that I do feel like talking about, mainly because it is something that I wanted to touch base upon in the last episode that I filmed, that never got the chance to, that you guys never got the chance to see. And one of the main topic for myself, at least, was just the feeling. It's just about the journey, uh, what comes along with it, every day that we are alive. Um, at times, to where when it comes to the stuff that I'm doing, which over the last year, I've dabbled into a lot of new experiences, brand new experiences that I never thought that I'd be doing, or just in general life. That things I've been talking about that I actually stepped, I got my foot into it. But so much has happened, but yet a lot of the things that I have once done a couple months ago or a year ago, I am not doing anymore currently today. Um, and one of the biggest things about it is when it comes along to your journey and your process. Listen, a lot of things are going to be thrown at you. Uh, there's going to be times where you may feel that your back is against the wall, literally. There's going to be a lot of the times where you may feel like you don't know where you're going, and that you don't know whether it's good or bad, um, for the thing that you're doing as well. Um, and it's a sucky feeling. You kind of feel like you're trapped in a void. Uh, you do feel kind of like, for me, and the reason why I'm talking about this too, because I feel like I have moved on from this mindset. I feel like I've gotten past that phase, that chapter. Um, how I felt, I just felt like I was lost, and that I couldn't really. I feel like I just couldn't make a decision in terms of what it is that I should be doing, or that I want to be doing. Um, I was still making decisions, living my life. It's funny, and it may sound confusing. I may not be explaining it the best, but it's just it's a curveball of emotions. It's a lot of feelings, and when you do feel that way, when you do have a lot of self doubt, and you are doubting the fact that whatever you're doing, whether it's right or wrong, if you're wasting your time or not, or you don't know where you're going or what's going to happen next. When you're in that point of time in your life, I feel like um, it creates so much of just a constant headache upstairs. It's a fog in your brain. You're constantly thinking about it, but every time that you are, honestly, for me, it did bring stress. It did bring a lot of just, though on the outside it seemed where I was completely chilling, my normal self. Inside, it felt like my mind was going to war because I couldn't really. It wasn't just one steady thought. It was the wheels were spinning so fast. And though I feel confidently that, you know, and I know it for sure that I didn't fall, I didn't collapse, I didn't break during that whole mood. It's just the even though I was pushing through, in all honesty, it did feel like, yo, up here, it might just, it might just explode. Cause it's like, oh my God, like, can I catch a break? And I was asking that to the universe, and I was asking that for myself. I'm like, dude, please. Um, when it comes to this journey, like in my life personally, yeah, man, it is a little bit stressful. But like I said, I feel like I've gotten out of that chapter, and it's definitely a chapter. It's definitely a feeling, a mood that um, I'm yet again prone to experiencing it. I feel like it is bound to happen at some point again down the line. And at that very point, since I've been through it before, and I do confidently feel and say that I've been past it now, I got past it. I welcome that for the next time. And I know that the next time when it comes around, things will be experienced in a better way and it wouldn't last as long as it did. The moral to that is just, dude, longer your journey in life, no matter what you are doing right now, listen, you're prone to any and everything. You're prone to any and everything that could benefit, that could that could benefit your life for the good, that could benefit those around you for good, and you are prone to things that could damage and affect you, whether it's whether you realizing it or not. Um, that's just life. That's how the way it goes. Um, but yeah, in times like that, I feel like it is best to just keep faith within yourself, keep faith within God, just keep believing, because every day that you are going through it is one day closer to you succeeding. And whether, and that doesn't just correlate, that doesn't, it's not restricted to just the journey part. That's just in life, like literally, that's in life. Every day that you are alive is every day that you are closer to literally anything. Um, living. Every day that I wake up to see another day, which I'm extremely grateful for, I know it's one day closer to my expiration date, right? But since we are talking about the process, since we are talking about the journey of self development, achievement, growth, literally every single day that you go at it, in that you're in there, just progress, putting in the work, is one day closer to the outcome that you desire to have. It is being one day closer to being the version of yourself that you always knew you could be and that you always wanted to be. Um, just never give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself. The second you give up on yourself is the second that the whole thing goes right out the window. And it's a reoccurring thing that I've said to you for episode after episode. It's only you. The only person who can rescue you is yourself, really. um I do believe in the people around you having a good support system. Yes, people will help you, people will, but if you're just not right upstairs mentally or in any way else, anything that you do is just it won't come out the same as it traditionally would if you were just in a better state of mind, if you're in a better shape of yourself physically, if you just took care of yourself in a better way. So I understand, listen, shit might be tossed at you from all angles, life may get really hectic at times, but it's just try your best, because I know it's hard, but try your best to remain calm, to be patient, and to just trust in yourself and knowing that it won't be like this the whole time. It's just a part of the process, but you will come out of it being a better version of yourself and knowing that when it does cycle back to you again, when it does when it does its lap back to you, you will get past it better and quicker. So It's just a learning curve. It's a process, and it happens all for a reason. This whole life is for a reason. You're watching me right now talk to you for a reason. Um, and myself, and I hope you are grateful for it. I'm grateful to be sitting here talking to the camera, trying to give you game on life, trying to help you do better, knowing that I'm here trying to help you do better. It helps me up here. It helps me feel like I'm succeeding as a humanitarian, as a person in this life. And I know it may seem corny to say it, but it's like, if watching the videos, if you feel like you don't have anybody else to talk to, they'll just talk to me. Open up to somebody. It's not really good to keep it to yourself all the time. Um, Me in my childhood, I've always tried to keep things to myself all the time, and though it has helped me gain a strong sense of maturity at a young age, and to learn how to keep things private, not really having to say everything to anybody at all the time. Uh, some of the experiences that you do come across at whatever age, some of the things you can't handle by yourself, some of the things you do need to express out loud to somebody. Because a lot of things can happen if you don't. And one of the things I relate to it, and what I call, because it happened to me on numerous occasions, more than once, it's self destruct. And that's what I wouldn't encourage you to do. I wouldn't want you to do it, but unfortunately, I know there's a chance of it. But I know if it does happen to you, it does suck. But in the end, it is well worth it, because it's gonna make you 10,000 times better, 10,000 times stronger, and that's ultimately, in the end, no matter how it's done, I want you to end up being that better person. Um, and yeah, life is life. Life do be life, and it is 4:44. 4:44. The time I say that, my girlfriend clocked my timing right here. Um, but yeah, it we may strive to be the person that we always dream of. We may strive to be the person that can be financially stable, healthy, um, a person that could build and access generational wealth, to have the house, to have the car, to have a job, to have the wife or husband, whatever, a family at the end of the day. But truth of the matter is, it's all within yourself. It's all within yourself, and what comes down to it is what you are projecting out. You got to be strong up here, and you have to be firm in here to know what you want, and you'll get there eventually. um like I said, everything requires a process. A lot of people, I feel, and I'm not trying to be judgmental, it's even within myself, with, like I said, with this business that I may think of sometimes. People may always come in with the mindset of, and the best one possible right now, um, get rich quick. Everybody wants it just like that, without having to put in the work. Or people always say, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. And when they hear that, okay, well, this is going to take this long, that one's actually going to take 2 more weeks on top of this one, that one's going to take half a year to get, this one may take a year to get, oh, this one's on pre-order or it's back ordered. People don't want it anymore. People always choose the second option. Go and get what you want. And if it is truly something that you want, you wouldn't care about how much work you have to put in to get there, or you wouldn't care how long it's going to take for you to get there. When it's what you want, you want it, you will get it, and just go out there to put in and put in the work to go and get that shit. Um, but yeah, period. What else now? I'm trying to cook up another thing to talk about, because there is a couple of things that are on my mind, but yeah, things are cycling through. Stay hydrated though. Right now, I just want to talk about you because I'm getting the feeling both mentally, but just in the heart, like this asking about yourself. Because I'm not going to repeat myself what I said earlier, but whether people do respond or let me know how they are truly feeling is besides the point. Uh, I just want to, I just want to help you. Let me backtrack. As much as I said that this page helps me personally, which it does, the goal at the end of the day always remains to help you, the viewer who is watching. And though I'm not getting a immediate response of how you are feeling right back right now, I just want to talk about some of the things that may be going on. I can help you feel better about yourself. I can help you feel better about the situation that you were in. I can help you get a different mindset or a different perspective on the things that when you go back to it, you tackle it on differently, or you actually then succeed at it. And I'm not asking for a thank you. I'm not asking for like, oh, credit where credit's due. I'm not asking for that. Um, you give me your time and your energy, and that's enough. Uh, just hey, thank you. You know, that's all I'm asking for. Just thank you. But one of the things is this. Uh, it's in my mind now. I, when it comes to life, when it comes to yourself as well, I just hope that you. I just hope that you care about yourself the same way you care and show love to those around you, friends and family. Um, and I just hope you do that. Why? Because from myself and personal experience, and I've witnessed it from many people around me, past and present, and even in the future, I will come across to witness this. We are all prone. One of the things that we are many prone. One of the many things that we are prone to in this lifetime is self sabotage. We self sabotage ourselves almost every single day. Why? Because a lot of us can be in comparison within, from ourselves to somebody else. We may be in comparison about the journeys of getting to where we are, but what we are comparing is somebody who's already successful at it, and we're comparing it to ours when we're just getting our foot in the door. It's two completely different things. um there's no reason to compare yourself to another person. Why? Because that person you are comparing yourself to is not you, dude. It's not you. You are you. You may want the same career as another individual has in this lifetime, but they're not going to do it the same as you are, and you aren't going to do the same as they do. You're going to do it the way how you're going to do it. That's what makes it one of one, and that's what I'm striving and pushing for you to be a one of one. No reason to just be another. No reason to be a with all the respect, an add-on. No reason to be a generic, just reproduced individual. No, be organic, be yourself. um, be who it is that you really are. Be who it is that you want to be. And who you'd want to be, I hope, is yourself, the best version of yourself that you could possibly be, 100% authenticated, fact check, proof check, two-step authenticated, verified, everything. Um, but I just hope that you care and love for yourself the same you do for others, because there's a lot of things in this lifetime that could distract us and pull us away from that and cause us to downgrade ourselves, to downplay on ourselves, to affect our mental mind state, to have really negative feelings to ourselves. And like I said, we can't do that and expect that the things that we strive and push for is going to come out the same way as we project them to be, because it's not. It's not going to be that way. um and that's why self-love, self-care, the self-improvement journey is a staple to one's success, to the achievement that you want. It's the only way how you will get there. um just again, to even tackle on to what was just said a minute ago, it's all a journey. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a, all right, you want it, you shall receive it tomorrow. The universe and God will always, there's never an unanswered prayer. It's always just kept at in progress. They're never unanswered. They're never left undelivered. It's seen, and it's they're typing, it's in process. Um, you know, you put the order in, the order's delivered, it's going through shipping, and then now it's out for delivery. Prayers are never rejected. It's just gonna come at the time where it's meant to be. Um, Damn, baby's crying. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but a baby somewhere in this building is crying. Um, Real shit though, yo, would you slap a baby for $1 million? Low key? Shit, I would. I would. Look at that. I gotta put my fingerprint in for the computer to unlock. Um, um, but yeah. Now my mind's running into a blank sheet, blank space. It feels like. Um, but yeah, I think that cues it for me to wrap things up before I just sit here in awkward silence, and then the next thing I talk about is just bullshit. It's not really too good. So my people, mi gente, I got bilingual with it real quick, type shit. Um, like I said, I hope all is well. I hope you are okay. I love you. I thank you for spending the time with me today, this week. Uh, God willing, my ass is here for next Tuesday as well for another one, hopefully. Um, Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for giving me your energy. Thank you for showing your support. I am extremely, extremely, extremely grateful for it. And remember, love and care for yourself the same way you do for those around you. Support yourself the same way how you would anybody else and anything that you do now. Um, I'm telling you, it will bring you to that destination. Wherever you want to be, if you treat yourself that way and more and even better, it will bring you, I swear to you, it will bring you to that destination in due time. Just keep at it, go at it again and again and again. Don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing through. One day more in the process. Each day that goes on is one more day, each day closer to where you want to be, to where you dreamt of being years ago, days ago, months ago, etc. You understand. I love you. Thank you. And I will see you next week. I'm gonna go get my steps in because I'm being a big back on some shit. And later I'm gonna continue to be a big back. Why? Because I'm gonna go to the city of chips, Chip City. And I'm gonna go order a whole fucking six piece box. And then I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'm gonna go get a snack wrap. Why? Because I just fucking feel like it. Moral of the story to end this shit off: do whatever it is that you want to do. You're only gonna live once. I'm only gonna be 20 years old once, and I'm gonna be a 20-year-old that's gonna go fucking be a big back on chips and McDonald's, on cookies and McDonald's. Word. I'll let you know how it is. Mukbang review on my personal IG story. Maybe I might turn that into a YouTube series as well. Shit, tell me not, son. But yeah, all right. Love you guys. Toodles. I'm out of here. Kicking my feet up in the air. I'm gonna go get my massage in. Thank you.